This is a well-known figure in UK politics. Nigel Farage, the former Ukip leader and a fierce anti-EU politician, has once again hit the headlines. This time, Farage has surprised everyone with a bizarre and curious idea, a second EU referendum.
So maybe, just maybe, I'm reaching the point of thinking that we should have a second referendum.
On what?
On EU membership.
The whole thing?
Yes, of course. Unless you want to have a multiple choice referendum.
No.
Which would confuse people.
I'm
I think if we had a second referendum on EU membership, we'd kill it off for a generation. The percentage that would vote to leave next time would be very much bigger than it was last time round. And we may just finish the whole thing off and Blair can disappear off into total obscurity.
The idea of a second referendum has been used by anti-Brexit politicians to overturn the results of the previous vote.
So this is yet another media stunt on his behalf, and I don't see that his views should be held with particular reverence.
Former Liberal Democrat leader Nick Clegg and Labour peer Andrew Adonis are among them. Farage's statement has been interpreted as a sign that political pressure has been built for a second poll. Could this lead to another divisive referendum in the UK? It was on the 23rd of June 2016 that UK politics changed forever. Back then, 51.9% of the UK electorate voted to leave the European Union. UK Prime Minister Theresa May triggered Article 50 of the Lisbon Treaty on March 29, 2017. The UK is expected to leave the bloc on the 29th of March 2019, 2 years after invoking the controversial article. But the Parliament has a veto power on a Brexit deal with the European Union.
Well, I have consistently held that when the final deal should be put to a vote, whether it's in Parliament or referendum, and I consistently suspect that when the deal comes, it will be a terrible deal.
Britain joined the European committees in 1973. London's membership was confirmed by a referendum in 1975. But since then, opposition to the UK's membership in the EU has been steadily growing. In recent years, the main opponents of the bloc were UK Independence Party and Eurosceptic Conservative Party members.
Where it goes now, if it's a vote on the results of the Brexit deal, then I'm fairly confident that it would win. And also that people like Jeremy Corbyn, perhaps helped by Nigel Farage's climb down, will be able to say, well, that was the will of the people 2 years ago. It may be not now, and it certainly will not be their wish to have a deal that's concocted by the likes of May.
It's widely believed that Britain's exit from the European Union would negatively affect its economy. A Brexit would reduce the UK's real per capita income in the medium and long term and cause the country's GDP to shrink.
What we are doing is working for the best deal for the British people for Brexit. I think you will have seen from the fact that we achieved that sufficient progress decision in December, that by working cooperatively, by sitting down and negotiating.
Furthermore, the nature of Britain's exit from the Union is not clear yet. There's talk of a hard Brexit, which precludes any membership in the European Free Trade Association or European Economic Area, and soft Brexit, which allows the UK to retain significant access to the EU's single market. And Britain's relations with Scotland, the Republic of Ireland and the size of the divorce bill are all vague.